Hello, children. Welcome to Math Buddy. Math Buddy is an interactive platform to help you learn math concepts and practice in a fun, gamified way. You would have received your username and password from your school. So, in order to access Math Buddy, just open Google Chrome browser on any device. You can do it on a desktop, laptop, tablets, or even a mobile phone, and type mathbuddyonline.com. Alternatively, you can also download the MathBuddy mobile app from Google Play Store. This is available for grades 1 to 5 right now, and I'll provide the link for downloading in the description of the video below. Now, once you receive your username and password, just go to mathbuddyonline.com, click on the login button on the top right corner, and type in your username and password. So, I'm just going to log in as a user now. Now, once I enter my username and password, I click on login. Now, the first thing that you will be doing once you log in would be to set up your daily goal. So, this you will do only the very first time you log into your account. So, the objective of this is you can set your daily goal and you will get extra coins on completing your daily goal. And these daily goals are based on the number of questions you want to answer in math every day. You can set your goal to be 10 questions, 15 questions, 20 questions, or 30 questions. If you set your goal to be 30 questions and if you achieve your goal on a particular day, you will get 30 additional coins for completing that goal, right? So you can set your goal. Let me set my goal to be 15 math questions every day. Now, once you set your daily goal, just click on the next button, and now we are into the home page of MathBuddy. So this is your own page, and you see your name here, right? Now the first thing that you will need to do is set a topic that you want to work on. Your teacher in the school has to activate topics so that they are available to you. Now, for this particular student, all these topics are available because this student's teacher has already activated all these topics. Let's go and select one of these topics, right? Usually, you'll be selecting from the first topics, but right now I'm just going to select one of the topics. You can change the topics anytime, right? Let me select my topic to be addition up to 10. So this is first standard. So when you go into your account, you will see as per the grade that you have, right? So I'll select my topic to be addition up to 10. Now that becomes my primary topic. That is what I'm going to be working on. Now, within this topic, there are three different skills. The first skill is called Introduction to Addition. And once I finish this skill, the next skill will get activated, which is addition of numbers on a number line. And once I finish that, then the following skill will get activated, right? So your objective is to master as many skills as possible during this year, right? Now within a particular skill, you have all these different options. You have something called learn. So learn is basically where you will have interactive activities. So these are fun activities. Let me pick one of these activities. Let's say I want to pick this particular thing, and I just click on play now. So you can play with these activities. These activities are designed to help you learn math concepts and practice in a fun way. So this is model 8 plus 1 using blocks. So I need to drag this and place 8 of these blocks here. And on the other side, I need to place one block, right? So we are modeling the addition problem that's there here. And on the other side, it has to be 1. And once you do this, you can click on the check button, and then it will ask you a question. What is 8 plus 1? That should be 9, right? When I click on check, it says that is correct, right? When I do reset, another question will come. So I can keep playing with all these activities. And as I do this, I am practicing my math, right? Again, this is for a first standard student, very basic addition. When you are logging into your account, you will see activities as per your grade. If you have any questions on any of these activities, you can always click on this question mark button. So when you click on the question mark button, it will give you step by step help. Now we have completed that particular thing, so you can go and practice any other activity in whatever order you want, right? So that's about learn. The main thing that we want you all to master is the adaptive practice. So each and every skill will have something called adaptive practice. So when I click on master, now what this is going to do is all the possible types of questions for this particular skill will keep coming, right? And you need to get at least two questions continuously correct of each type to move on to the next type of question. Like for example, this is the first type of question that I am given. I have four ducks on the left side, two ducks on the right side. Four ducks and two ducks make how many ducks? They make six ducks. So I drag it and place it here, right? You can do this on the mobile also. So on the mobile, you'll just touch and drag these boxes and place it. Once you do this, you just click on done and it will say that that is correct, right? And for doing that, you will collect one coin. You can see on the top right corner I have collected one coin, and on the top left corner I have something called a streak. How many questions have I got continuously correct so far, right? So on the top right corner you have the number of coins I have collected. On the top left corner I have the streak, right? And it's very important that you try to get longest possible streak, because we have some nice awards for all these things. I'll show you a little later. So the second question is again the same type: five bananas and three bananas make eight bananas, right? Now, since I've got two questions continuously correct, the next question will be slightly different. Now it's asking me 5 plus 4 is equal to what? Should be equal to 9. Right? Again, two questions of this type I need to get continuously correct. Now, if I make a mistake now, let's say that 1 plus 2, I say instead of 3, I say it as 2, right? Now, the first thing that will do is it will give me a hint to count the number of fish in both the groups. Not only that, you can see that my streak went down to 0, right? So, since I made a mistake, my streak of continuous correct answers has gone down to 0. Now, you can read the hint and you can get the correct answer now. So if I want to get rid of this 2, just click on this and it will come back. Now you can drag this 3 and place it here, right? Now I can click on done. It will say that that is correct. And again, my streak has started. I've got one correct answer now, right? But the number of coins remains the same. It will keep increasing as I keep answering questions. What is 2 plus 4? 2 plus 4 has to be 6. So questions will keep coming like this. And as you do it, various types of questions for this skill will keep coming, right? And the objective here is for you to get mastery over each and every type of question for this particular skill, right? Um, Now I'll just close this. So you can stop this anytime and you can come back and start from wherever you are leaving, right? So, like for example, we have already answered all these questions. Next time I come into this particular thing, I can start from this place, right? Now, when I close this, you can click on this cross mark and close this. When I close this, it's going to give me an option. It's going to say stop for now or continue playing, right? So I can click on stop for now. I can see my number of questions I have completed, what my accuracy level is, and all that, right? So I'll just stop for now with this, right? So now again, I am back to the same place and I can go into this master any other time. So let's say that after a day or two, I come back and I click on master. You can see that it will start from wherever I left off, right? So now once I master all the types of question, then it will say that I've completed. There is a small celebration, right? Which means accuracy is 96%. And then you can click on stop for now to finish the skill, right? Now you'll see very often you'll see things like these. Now we have a longest streak of 21, right? So we have various virtual badges. I'll talk about the badges in a few minutes. Now I have earned a new badge for getting a longest streak of 21, right? And for doing this I've also collected 3000 additional coins, right? So these are all fun things. And I've also completed my daily goal. So if you remember, I set my daily goal to be 15 questions, right? Now I already answered more than 15 questions. So it says that I've completed my daily goal. And for doing this, I've collected 15 additional coins for this. right? I've also mastered a skill, right? So for that I collect some additional coins. So these are all fun things, right? So just for doing mastering one skill, I've collected so many coins. I started with 0 coins, now I have 3087 coins, and I have a streak of 21 correct answers, right? Now, once you complete a skill, it will show a symbol like this, which means you have mastered this particular skill, right? Now once you master, you can click on it again, and you can go and practice this anytime, right? So if you click on practice, it's going to give you a set of 10 questions, and these 10 questions are personalized for you. So if you make a mistake in a particular set of question, you will get those kind of questions more often, right? So each student will get different sets of questions. I'm not going to do this, but each time you just click on practice, it's going to give you 10 questions for practice. Okay. Now you also have something called a smart sheet, right? Smart sheets are interactive worksheets. So you can click on a smart sheet, and you can answer the questions that are given in the smart sheet. Let's see what questions come, right? So there are 14 questions in this smart sheet. So there will be some interesting questions which are direct, and then some word problems and mistakes. I'm just going to close this, click on save and finish to come out of it, right? Now again, if you go into smartsheet, it will start from where you left off, right? One more interesting thing about this is the mental math piece. So we did practice. Now the mental math gives you a way for developing speed in answering questions. So this particular mental math for introduction to addition has 3 levels. Once you finish the first level, the second level will open up. Once you finish the second level, the third level will open up, right? Let's see what the first level is. First level is very simple. So overall, you can see the overall high score in this level. So somebody has got 32 correct answers in this. So your objective should be to beat that, right? Try to do as fast as possible to reach 32 or better than that, right? So you have 1 minute to answer questions, and you need to answer at least 10 questions to say that you have mastered this mental math level, right? And you cannot make more than 2 mistakes. So let's click on start. So the first question is 5 plus 4 is 9, right? 4 plus 3 is 7. So questions will keep coming, and you need to do it as fast as possible. And this is where your mobile app can come handy, because you can directly click on it, click on the option, right? 1 plus 4 is 5, 5 plus 1 is 6, right? You can see the timer running. I need to get as many questions answered before the timer runs out. Now, if I make a mistake, if I say 3 plus 1 is 5, it will say that it's not correct. It will show me the correct answer. I also lost a life for doing that, right? 2 plus 4 is 6, and 5 plus 2 is 7. I've already answered 9 questions. I need to get at least 10 questions before the time runs out, right? So this is a simple one. So you can try to get as much as possible. 1 plus 3 is 4. 5 plus 2 is 7. 1 plus 3 is 4. 5, 6. Let me make one more mistake. Let's see that is right. Okay, I lost one more life. If I do it once more, then I have to start again, right? I'll just let the timer run out, right? Now, once I do this, it says that I have finished this mental math level because I've got 10 questions correct. Now, out of all these things, I made 2 mistakes. So you can click on this mistake and see what mistakes you did, right? So when you click on this, it says that you selected 5. The correct answer is 4. You can click on the explanation to see what the explanation is. Okay, so mental math is a lot of fun. Now that I've completed this, so it says I can do better because I made some mistakes, right? I got only 1 star. If you don't make any mistakes, you will get all 3 stars here, right? When you come back here, it says that the first level is completed. I got 1 star. You can try again and try to do better than this, so that your stars can improve. Now since I completed the level 1, the level 2 has opened up, and you can continue to practice. Now since we have mastered the first skill, you can see the second one has already opened up. The third one is still not open, right? Only after I finish the second one, the third one will open up. You can always change the topic. So to change the topic that you're working on, just click on change, and you can select any other topic. Let's say I want to do numbers up to 10. Just go and click on this, right? And now when I come back, it'll say that numbers up to 10 is my current topic. I can start working on these. So once I finish count till 10, the next one will open up. So I need to keep mastering each and every one of these things, right? Now, couple of interesting things. There is something called daily challenge, right? So daily challenge is a set of 5 questions. The daily challenge will open up only after you master at least one skill. So you need to master at least one skill. And what it does is the system keeps track of where you're making mistakes or where you're spending maximum time, right? So based on that, it will create a set of 5 questions for you every day. So when I click on start challenge, it's going to give me a set of 5 questions. Since we have mastered only one skill so far, it's going to give me questions from that particular skill, right? So drag and match the numbers to get a total of 8. So that's 3 plus 5, 6 plus 2. Drag and place the 6, sorry, 6, and 5 plus 3, right? So that is done. So the next question that I'm going to get is a word problem. 5 pet dogs. He also has 3 pet cows. How many does he have in all? That's 8, right? Again, your streak is maintained here. So whatever streak you had, that will continue here, and the number of points that you got is also shown on the right side. So I have collected one green flower and one orange. How many in total? That should be 2, right? 4 tomatoes and 2 tomatoes makes 6 tomatoes. And the last question for today's daily challenge is, which of these is not correct? 5 plus 2 is not 8, right? Now, once I finish this, it will give me a celebration, and I got all questions correct. Right? Now, once you do the daily challenge, you can keep track of which all days you have done the daily challenge, right? So your objective should be to do daily challenge every day. It's only 5 questions, right? It hardly takes a few minutes, but if you do this regularly, you will get sufficient practice, right? So math is all about practice, and the more and more practice you do, the better you're going to do well in the exams, right? So again, try to do the daily challenge every day. Now, for doing all these things, you have various awards, right? So first, let's click on the awards. Awards, let's look at the virtual badges. So these are virtual badges. I have a daily streak badge is sitting at level 0. My longest streak badge is at level 2, right? So I'll talk about what these levels are in a minute. Mental math, right? Again, I get a virtual badge for mastering more and more mental math levels. Perfect skill, the more and more I master skills without making mistakes, I get this perfect skill badge, right? So when I click on info, it shows me the upcoming badges. So this is where you can see what you need to do to get the next level badge. So daily streak, we just started today, so I've got only one day. So if I take daily challenge for 2 more days in a row, so if I come back tomorrow and day after and do the daily challenge, I'll get to the next level in this. So once I get to level 1, it will say that can you do this for 5 more days in a row to get to level 2, and so on, right? Longest streak, so I am in level 2, right? If I want to get to level 3, I need to answer 29 more questions without making mistakes in a row, right? So there are various levels. You can keep going up to various levels, and your objective is to get to the highest level as possible. As you get into higher levels, the number of questions you need to get to the next level will obviously keep increasing. Mental math, if you master 2 more mental math levels, so right now we mastered one mental math level, if you remember. If I master 2 more mental math levels, it will take me to the next level. And last thing is perfect skill. Can you master one more skill without making mistakes, right? So then I'll get to the perfect skill next badge. So these are all virtual badges. In addition to this, you can also get physical badges every quarter. So every quarter means 3 months. Every 3 months, we send physical badges to your school, and you'll be competing against students from your own classroom. So in your classroom, in your school, all the students that are working on MathBuddy, their names will show up here, right? For example, in this classroom, there are only 4 students. So out of these 4 students, this student has answered most number of questions so far in this quarter. So between April to June, this student is leading right now, right? Now you can also see skills mastered, who is leading in terms of skills mastered, right? Which student is leading in terms of goals achieved. So if you achieve goals for maximum number of days, you can get a physical badge. Then there is something called a daily challenge badge. So which student in your classroom has done most number of daily challenges, right? Now for each of these badges, there is a minimum criteria. So to get the questions answered badge, you need to answer a minimum of 750 questions to qualify for the badge. And that's very simple because you get a 90-day period, so it's over a period of 3 months, right? Over a period of 3 months you need to answer 750 questions to qualify for the badge. And you can always come to the leaderboard in your account to see who is leading in your classroom, right? So if you have a set of 30 students in your classroom, all the names will show up here with each and every student how many questions they have answered, right? You can see your own position and see who is leading in your classroom, right? So try to get all these badges. Each and every classroom will get 4 badges in all these 4 categories every quarter. So your objective should be to get at least one of these badges every quarter. So we'll be ending the June quarter in a few days. Now, after that, the July to September contest will start. You can try for that. And then again, you can start from October to December quarter and then January to March quarter. So every 3 months, we have this contest running, and you'll be starting when the July contest starts. Again, every student starts from zero. So you can try to see if you can answer the maximum number of questions and get that badge, or if you master most number of skills and get that badge, right? So MathBuddy is a gamified platform. It's got lots of fun activities, lots of fun ways of collecting coins, competing against your own friends, and basically at the end of the day you are practicing math concepts, right? Now the last thing that I wanted to show you is the profile part. So within the profile you can see all the things that you have done. So right now, so far we have spent 8 minutes on math buddy with the different things, activities, adaptive practice and all that. My overall accuracy is 94%, right? So I made some mistakes when I answered questions, so based on that it shows my accuracy level is 94%. I have mastered one skill so far, and I've collected 3,118 coins, right? And there is a gear button here. Let's click on that and see what it does. So gear button is like settings. So you can change your password. So you would have received your username and password from the school, right? Now, if you want to change your password, you can always click on this change password and you can type in a new password here. Just type in a new password and you type in the same password again to confirm, right? Now, make sure that you write down whatever password you are changing so that you don't forget it at later stage, right? Now, what happens if you forget your password? If you forget your password, you can go to your teacher. Your teacher can, from the teacher account, they can reset your password, right? So the teachers can reset the password of any student from the teacher account. So you can ask the teacher to reset, or you can email us at support@mathbuddyonline.com. So you can email us at support@mathbuddyonline.com. Be sure to send your name, your class, and the school from which you are writing, so that we can access your account and set a new password for you, right? It will also help if you send your username along with this so that we can locate you very easily. Now, from the settings, you can also change your daily goal. So we set initial daily goal. You can change this anytime, right? And that becomes your new goal, right? You can also change your avatar. So we have something called an avatar. So you see this thing here. So this is the avatar for me right now. If I want to change it to some other character, I can do this. So all these avatars are available. Let's say that I want to become a cheetah, right? I change this. So cheetahs are the only big cats that cannot roar, right? I change my avatar to cheetah. That becomes my avatar now, right? Now on the left side, you also see the daily goal. There is a thumbs up sign, which means I've completed my daily goal for the day, right? So till you complete it, you'll see that that bar is not fully completed, right? If you want to log out from MathBuddy, you need to come to profile, right? And click on the logout button here, right? So this is the way you log out. Again, you can log in next time around and enter MathBuddy. So this is what MathBuddy is all about. The interface on the mobile app is very, very similar, and it becomes even more easier when you use the mobile app. So I recommend that all of you download the mobile app from the Play Store. The link for downloading is given in the description of the video. So please download the mobile app and start practicing with MathBuddy. The more and more you practice, the more and more you will do well in your exams. So best wishes to all of you, And if you have any questions, you can always write to us at support@mathbuddyonline.com.